Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of Wanderful. I am your host, Tyler DeSoto, and I'm joined by my three good boys, Kyle Bartholomew, Matt Ard, and Jeremy Haas. What?
The energy dropped off when you said Matt. You were like, "Fuck yeah, Kyle's here," and Matt.
Yeah. Well, I
also Jeremy.
The reason was it looked like Kyle was saying something, but then I heard nothing, so I wasn't sure.
I was trying to mute in between so that we don't hear.
Well, why don't you just remove the pigeon out of your house so it's not cawing like that?
Well,
Tell that elderly couple to stop having sex in your bedroom.
Well, the pigeon ate my cat, but my cat's still alive inside of it and is walking around with its little legs.
Wait, my God. Whose little legs? The pigeons or the cats?
Yes.
Oh, so there's a chimera in your house. That's fine.
Okay, so before we get started, I'm going to start with a little bit of a recap. So, last time on Wanderful, the three of you returned from a mission away to find what Elder Grumbo describes as giant worms having overrun the library. After a surprisingly tough battle wrought with slime, friendly fire, and lots of shameful misses, you found yourself triumphant over the questionably named, quote, giant worms. You then found a mysterious secret doorway behind one of the bookcases. After some chicanery from Alandi, the three of you managed to move the bookcase and access the doorway. However, Alandi was the only one to venture downward, as the other two waited to greet whatever was attempting to sneak into the front door of the library. At the bottom of this tunnel, Alandi found a room with a pedestal carrying a map of Yonder. This map only marked a few key locations, two of these standing out, however. One is a cave with a symbol above it that strangely resembles Alandi's birthmark, and two, a name. The map once belonged to Faye, your mother. This is the first clue you've had since your mother's disappearance. You can learn more by going back and listening to the last episode. If you don't want to because the audio is so bad, I understand, and I'm pretty sure I summed all of it up here. So, do whatever you want to do. I am, however, unable to retell all of the really funny jokes we made, so continue with discretion. This episode's going to be all callbacks, baby. Anyway, here we go.
If I'm being honest, I have no memory of it.
No, it's fine.
I believe it.
Just a worm eating its own worm tail.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we left off with Alandi down in the tunnel and the other two of you having failed to move that bookcase back in front of the doorway. Mm-hmm. This person is opening the door as we speak. So the library door opens, revealing a robed human. If you had to describe him in only a few words, those words would probably be fancy church boy. He looks like he would walk down an aisle swinging a thurible. A chain censer? One of those swinging incense things.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Do I know this fool?
Anyway, he notices you and sits up in shock. What are you two doing? He notices the doorway is open. You found it.
Do I recognize this gentleman?
You do not recognize this gentleman.
Church boy, cleric, what?
Well, there's multiple churches in the world.
Fair.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh,
also, he stumbled and sounded like he knows there's a third person.
Yes. It was
does one of you want to respond to this person?
I just kind of narrow my eyes and I'm looking at him and I make myself kind of look big. I don't say anything. I just kind of put my arms.
Yeah.
I just put my arms up like I'm like getting ready to reach for two guns, but I'm not really doing the wiggly fingers thing. I'm just kind of squinting at him and doing that.
I do the same. I look over.
And this is definitely an intimidation thing I'm trying to do here.
Yeah. We're just trying to intimidate him.
So
we're both
I guess roll for intimidate, both of you.
Okay.
Let's see.
Roll for look big.
That's an 8.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
And so we're both definitely just sitting there like,
Well, you
squinting.
do look big, but he's a human being, so it doesn't do anything. He just looks at you weird.
Yeah. So this person hears both of you humming at them, and they continue on. They walk into the library and look around and see all of the dead worms and all of the goo around. He crouches down and puts his hand in the goo and whispers to himself, "I'm sorry, my babies."
Bro, that's worm goo. What do you want?
I came here to look for this, what you have apparently found. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah, who are you? I'm definitely putting on a voice because I remembered my character's voice not later, but earlier when I made it.
Oh, yeah.
Who am I? I am an acolyte of the tide. I bear what few have bore. In the before, one of four, the back and forth.
I'm going to kind of huddle in with Carveth, and I'm going to this guy just said he worships being wet.
Is that what he said?
I think so.
Oh.
If he's about being wet, he's going to wet the paper. Well, we don't know about the paper, do we?
No, we don't know about the paper yet.
You don't know anything about the tunnel beneath. And while you were huddling, this guy begins to just walk towards the tunnel that he's clearly interested in.
I'm definitely going to step in front of him and be like,
yeah. Hold on.
all right, got off on the wrong foot. Can't go down there, though. Definitely can't go down there. That's not where you should be going. And I'm going to put a hand on him, and I'm going to be like, hey, now, just take her easy, okay? If he makes a sudden move, I'm readying Bane if he tries to go for a weapon.
Okay. He notices you doing that. He takes a step back, but he readies a spell, I should say. He casts it. He doesn't like come at you with it, but he casts a spell and summons a spiritual weapon.
Oh
my god.
Yeah. He summoned a weapon.
He's casting it beside him. It's a spiritual weapon. It's a blade of rushing water, and it just floats beside him.
Oh my god.
As an intimidation
really
tactic.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I'm gonna be like, that's pretty cool. Wasn't trying to get violent, just saying, give us a second. We've got someone back there. Don't want you going in there causing a ruckus, okay?
Oh.
Be easy.
So you've already ventured down.
We have not. We're clearly up here. We're talking about a different person.
I have a very quick question. Is it close enough for me to hear that? Like this conversation?
Huh. So
A perception check?
I don't think you'd be able to hear specifically what's happening, but I think you can hear like
Okay.
because you would have gone down there and gone through a tunnel. I think you can hear that a conversation is being had, and you can definitely discern like there's not explosions and fighting going on up there, I guess.
But could I tell that like things are going a bad way? Or they might be
I'm going to say no,
Okay.
because this is happening when this person opened the door as you went down the tunnel. So we already saw you go and venture and pick up the map and discover all that. So like,
Well, I'll just tell you what my plan was that I was just going to walk back up and act like I didn't find anything. And just
but take it with you, or
Oh yeah, absolutely take it with me. Just act like I'm going to put it like under my shirt or something instead of in my bag.
okay.
'Cause
Okay.
It's just a map. I can hide it in my clothes and then and then I was going to come back up. You obviously know the time of the world, how long all this takes. So just whenever I come in, just let me know.
Yes. Gotcha.
But I'm going to be walking up super cash.
Yeah. Okay, so back just to us three. Can I get a would it be Arcana for if I wanted y'all to check and see if you recognize the spell? Would that be Arcana?
Yeah, that seems like the right.
Yeah.
You could do either
Well, give me an
you
Arcana
can do
check.
Arcana
Either that or history.
Religion. If it's a clerik, then their magic is also religious. If that makes sense.
Give me either one, whichever you would prefer.
Okay. I have a question really quick. So do I have to be like proficient in something to add the
Yes.
bonus? Yes.
Well, hold
okay.
on. What bonus do you mean?
To add the proficiency
Yes.
bonus, but
But
otherwise you would add your normal what is it? Wisdom modifier?
No, for Arcana and his religion, I think they're both intelligence.
Intelligence? Okay, gotcha.
Gotcha.
Because I'm not proficient in either. So
Yeah,
that's why I was
so you
asking.
can just roll and like it'll just be using your.
Okay. Yeah. 12.
12.
And I got a 19.
So, Bon, you, as a cleric yourself, you recognize this spell to be spiritual weapon. I did not mince words. And you also know this to be an incredibly powerful 3rd level spell. You know, obviously you wouldn't know like game terms, but know that this is a spell. This is clearly a powerful caster, at least in relation to you two. At this point, I will say Carveth moseys on up the tunnel.
What was this fool's name again?
He is the Acolyte of the Tides.
Acolyte of the Tides.
He didn't give us a name, just the title.
That's what he calls himself.
Also, I think you meant Alandi. Hey guys, there's
right.
like just an empty room down there and like some stuff we could loot. I mean, I didn't see anything like crazy, but... Oh, hey.
What do you mean there's nothing down there?
I kind of want you to give a deception check or a performance check. I'm cool with either.
Is deception a thing in this game? It is.
Is it not?
No, it is. It is.
It is? Okay.
I am going to be deceiving. 14 to deceive.
14 to deceive. Okay. So the Acolyte here's what Alandi has to say and is skeptical but it is somewhat believing what he's saying. But what would you say was down there? This is the whole reason I've set all this up.
Oh, wait.
Set all of what up?
What the fuck do you mean?
He gestures to all of the worms and all the goo everywhere. Like, what could I be talking about?
Worms? Your plan was worms. Worms would get you whatever you were looking for.
Wait, are you saying there is something valuable down there?
Well, no.
Shit, I missed it.
Is it more worms? Did you see more worms down there?
Well, no, that's a lie. There are two cowering worms.
Yes, there was 2 more worms.
I decided to leave them be. They seemed kind of traumatized, and I felt a little bad.
Hey, so yeah, we've got your worms if you want, though. If that is that what you came here for? Oh, you should have told us.
No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. We need to. I don't know. Like the whole fact he may or may not have brought these worms. That's tangential. There's stuff down there apparently, and I can't find it, and he clearly knows what we're looking for. Hey, guy, instead of there being a conflict here, let's go check, and like we can split it. And we'll even do like 50-50 since you obviously did, I'm assuming, a decent amount of work to track this down and everything. And we were just kind of here. Yeah.
All of the worm parts.
I don't know what's
all of
down
the parts
there,
with the worms.
Like, 50-50 seems fair.
I couldn't keep a straight face, but I really just want to drive home. He's like, I set up all this hard work. He put 12 worms in a room and left.
He had to go find some worm eggs, which would take like at least digging in some dirt.
Okay, so
I hope you enjoy eating worms. I'm sorry, continue.
Okay, yes, let's the 4 of us take a trip down and see what we can find.
Please, after you. And I move out of the way.
No. After you. And he
guess first.
I'll go first.
I insist.
It's fine down. I was down there 2 seconds ago. It's fine. And Alandi just starts walking.
I would much rather. Yeah.
Alandi just starts walking.
I would feel much more comfortable if we. Go ahead.
Yes, of course. All right, yeah. So, Carveth, if you would go, and then he can go, and I'll go right behind.
Sure. I'll go down.
Okay, so
See that? And I just kind of guide him to the door.
I'm assuming he just like is worried about traps and thinks I just happened to not spring one. I'll go. It's fine. I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out for traps.
I'll
literally just walk down.
I doubt there are any, but
I'm not gonna look for traps. I'm just gonna walk down there.
So the four of us venture down the stairs and past the sexy horny room, and then we get to this final room with a pedestal in the middle with nothing on it.
So is there? I'm gonna just. Oh, also, everyone forgot to do character voices.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to switch on my character voice. So
cool.
Is there some kind of like gimmick to this pedestal and that's gonna reveal another secret tunnel? Is that what's going on here? And I kind of turned to him curiously, lying through my fucking teeth.
Look, fellas.
That's the tone. That's the tone of someone who's about to betray us. I would really prefer if you had a different kind of tone here.
Well, betray would infer some sort of prior trust.
We just established a 50-50. That was the conversation we had at the top of this staircase. We're at the bottom of the staircase now. It's been a short endeavor together, granted, but it is now locked in a verbal agreement, and I would be very upset if you went against those.
Also, there's your worms. You can take them, and I just point to the worms in the corner still
just
cowering.
crying in the corner.
The other two worms do come to the Acolyte as they notice him. Listen, boys, I just don't think I can take any chances here.
On what?
As soon as Alande hears him talking like this, he's just gonna kind of turn around to him and face him like broad shouldered and everything because he's about to be intimidating. And here is his intimidation. And it's definitely going to super work. He's like,
give it to us hot and ready like Little Caesars.
Listen, my friend, I can already tell that you're immediately going to betray us, which I can't say I'm thrilled about. But I will just point out, we killed all of your worms and we're basically all fine. And there are three of us, and very distinctly, there's precisely one of you. So even if you could kill us all in like a couple seconds, one of us is going to be able to kill you first. And I have to tell you, I'm fairly quick. And then I'm gonna kind of move my cloak to show off my daggers and be like, and also quite well armed.
And
don't forget that the Acolyte is currently holding his spiritual weapon at his side, like floating beside him.
15.
He takes a step back. Look, guy, I hear what you're saying.
Alande. It's where we can be on a first name basis.
Elandi.
Thank you.
I hear what you're saying, and that's not the problem. The problem is more so that it's not something I can really take a chance on. And he turns to Bon, and his spiritual weapon starts flying towards Bon.
Oh my god.
As that happens, I said as soon as he moves with his weapon, I'm casting Bane on him. So go ahead, when he does that weapon attack, roll me a d4 if he fails this charisma check first. Give me a charisma check against my spell DC.
Okay, well, he did fail that. Is that just for this?
So yeah, it's on
Bane.
He's
he has to now concentrate on it, but as long as he's concentrating on it,
yeah, I have to focus on it.
Okay.
So as I see the thing, the blade coming towards me, I just hold my palm out, and these wisps of like black kind of clouds, like stormy looking clouds, fly off of the palm of my hand and kind of stick to his clothes like little lint, and they're leaving this little trail. And he kind of feels sluggish and a little like downtrodden,
cool.
And those spots are slowly getting wet.
Okay, so his sword is flying at you, and he is making an attack with his spiritual weapon. That's a 16.
It just hits.
Shit.
Is that with the -2?
Yes.
Shit, so he must have rolled like an 18 or a 20 or some shit. Goddamn.
All right. And that does...
Owie.
Oh, this isn't good because I don't think I have anything to heal you with.
That does 6 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the clouds shoot off of me. They hit him for a second, and he kind of just shrugs it off as I'm hit, and I'm out. I'm unconscious.
Right. Bon is unconscious. And now the rest of us roll for initiative.
Oh my god, shit.
He knocked out the healer first.
Are we about to get TPK'd right now?
Nah.
Oopsies. I get to make death saves. You guys ready?
14 on initiative.
I got 13.
That is a 16 for him.
Oh my god.
And I got a 6, even though I'm unconscious. I got a 6.
6 for Bon.
These dice are going in dice jail. They've been rolling like dog shittery except for
All right.
one time.
So the Acolyte turns towards Carveth
Oh my god.
and makes a hand signal, and his spiritual weapon flies at you, making an attack.
He's not affected by Bane anymore because I'm unconscious. By
No.
Oh, he's not affected by Bane anymore?
No, because I'm unconscious. I have to concentrate on it.
Well, that is a 17.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
I don't even think it matters. I think I'm out.
Unless he rolls
That's
bad damage.
4
you never
damage.
How many? How many?
4?
know. 4.
Oh, I
4.
had 3. I had 3 from last one, so I'm down.
All right.
This is not good.
Yolandi?
All right. Londi.
Ooh.
All right. I am going to use my. Actually, if I like tried to make a run for the exit, would I be running past him?
You would.
Okay. Then I'll use my action or whatever to do the shit, what's it called? You can spend an action, and then whenever you move, you won't impose attacks of opportunity or whatever. But it costs an action to do it. I can't remember what it's called.
Is that disengage?
Yeah.
Disengage.
Disengage.
Yeah. So I am going to disengage and just make a sprint for it up the stairs and get as far as 30 feet will take, or yeah, my movement's 30. So I am
Okay,
making a
so
beeline.
you would have been, you would have been further in the room than he was. So I'd say, I mean,
No, well, hold on. I kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, depending on the layout, I might do something different. What is, wasn't there like, I could have sworn you had said last time that there was like a room with a bunch of like random debris and shit in it, right?
yeah, there was the sexy lady room.
Right. The sexy lady room. Going off of,
For the listeners at home,
there was a sexy lady room. Is there a way that I could go in there and hide?
In 30 feet,
Well, is it within 30
I would
feet of me?
say, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you've got 30 feet of movement with the disengage. I'd say you can,
Well, I would
like,
only
head
need
that way. I don't,
I would only need the disengage if I was going past him. But I assumed like the room was small enough.
the room was in the hallway. Like, you had to go past it to venture into the main room.
Oh, okay, got it. All right. In that case, things are not looking like I'm gonna be able to get away. So yeah, I think I just gotta fucking. I'm gonna die. Okay, I don't have a choice. I am just going to try to hit him with daggers, and maybe that'll break his concentration on the spirit blade. I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at him and just move as far away to the backside of the thing as possible. Maybe get behind like
Okay.
if I'm kind of unclear on the nature of the room, if there's debris or anything that I could use as partial cover after I throw my daggers, then I would be darting to that.
No, the room is literally just the pedestal, which isn't like, it's a small, kind of like a small table, but fancy.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I wouldn't say you could really get much cover behind it.
Yeah, like a really small end table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but fancy. But like old fancy.
gotcha.
So you're throwing daggers?
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw daggers.
All right.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
God, I hope the answer is yes. Yeah, if the answer wasn't yes, then we are very fucked.
Oh my god.
All right, that is 6 piercing damage to him.
All right.
And
Nice.
I don't know if that spirit sword weapon thing you said took concentration, but if it does, then he has to roll a con save of either the
me see.
damage or 10, whichever's higher.
No, it's just it is not it's not concentration.
Okay. And then my second dagger does an 11 hit.
No.
Oh my god.
All right, so I threw one dagger and the other one missed. And then I'm just going
Oh,
to
shit.
get as far away from him as possible, I guess.
So remind me death how did death saves go again? You just have to
on
get
the-
higher 10 or higher
Yeah, 10 or higher.
or higher than 10.
Higher than... no, I think it's 10 or higher.
Okay.
So it gives you a slight advantage. So 10 or higher, you get a check that towards living. Below 10, you get
need
a
3.
check towards dying. You need 3. A 20 instantly puts you up at 1 health, and a 1 counts as 2 failures.
Oh my god.
Okay.
There are no modifiers.
Carveth, go ahead.
I need a special dice for this.
Yep. Here we go. 14.
Cool. Bon?
Here we go. Fuck. Oh god. Is that a 20? It's a sword and a thing. I think this is a 20.
Nice.
So you stand up
I
with
got a
1.
20. Fucking crazy.
Okay,
And-
so
Hell yeah.
this guy
You'd be behind him, so I don't think he would notice that. Hopefully.
no, he doesn't hold his sword. He has stood still the whole time.
Well, I know, but I'd assume he'd presumably be looking at me, though.
Well, so would he then be like, so he rolls a 1 or a 20, he gets 1 HP.
No, so he's just stable. I don't think he's
If
up.
you roll
He's just stable.
if you roll in that 20, you're up at 1 health.
Oh wow.
And so that's
Okay.
literally like you were knocked out. And if you've ever seen in like movies and stuff where they get knocked out and then they come to later, you like
Oh, so
Yes.
Yeah.
can I do something?
no. You don't get a turn. Yeah, but like next turn. So I mean, we'll say you haven't even moved yet. You've just woken up.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is it is now the Acolyte's turn. He sees that Bon kind of comes to and signals to the worm that came to his side. Signals to the worm
no.
like you take care of this.
Fuck.
But for
my
his
God.
turn, he is going to now move his spiritual weapon over to Elandi.
Okay.
And he misses.
Oh,
Good.
thank God.
I will put, or I guess I should roll an initiative for the worm.
Yes.
All right, Elandi.
Okay, perfect. I was actually hoping he would bring the sword to me because that's clearly his main means of attack. And I'm just going to fucking use my whole turn to sprint away. So that's 60
Okay.
feet I can get. And I'm just making a beeline for the exit.
So you did position yourself on the farthest point away from the entrance in the room, as you said.
Yeah. I'm assuming his sword can't just like instantly teleport. I'm assuming it has some range of movement. So I just need to...
Let me see. It does. I don't remember what it is.
Typically it's 30 feet.
And then like 20.
Typically, you can't
yeah,
move
20
it
or
more
30
than a
feet.
character can move and then also attack. So if I move 60, then he physically can't catch up to me with the sword.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sprinting for the exit.
So then you would now be taking an attack of opportunity now, though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so he attempts to grapple you as you try to run past, but he is unable, and you slip on
Did you
past
just give
him.
up?
Well, no, the roll was bad regardless of whatever.
Oh, got it.
So you do slip past him, but that is your turn,
Yeah. And
Carveth.
that shouldn't impede my movement, so I'm just fucking still going, baby.
It's my turn?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, you're just making a roll to see if you are closer to death.
Oh shit. Okay. hold on.
It's okay
All
if you
right,
fail
well,
this one because I'm up.
boom.
I can help you out. I got you.
Oh, 11.
11. Okay.
Hey,
That's a success.
Yep, another
that's
save.
2.
Now it's the worm's turn, who's approaching Bon.
Oh fuck.
All right. The worm is gonna try to just bite you.
I'm very terrified of bugs, as in canon from the last episode. So
Yes.
not looking good for me. Wishing I was still dead.
All right. Actually, let me go
Might
back to the
help you
page
out
from
with
the other day. I forgot about that.
Well, give me the worm stats and free my soul.
That's a 15.
Oh, that's my armor class, so no, it doesn't hit.
A tie is not a hit.
I believe so.
I thought a tie hits.
Does a tie hit? Shit.
I think a tie hits.
Jeremy.
Well, if a tie hits, then I'm out.
Typically, you go tie goes to the player.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. So he attempts to bite you but fails.
Fuck yes. So helpful. So beneficial.
Bon, go ahead.
All right. So I just flip that worm the bird. He takes my shoe off my foot and I hobble over to Carveth and I'm going to put my hand down on his chest. And you're going to see a little like lightning from my hand as I cast Spare the Dying on him.
Hey, what does that mean? I'm at...
You're at 0 hit points. Just kidding. Now you're at 1 and you're just like awake.
Yeah.
I'm like, haha.
Is that your turn?
And I'm just kind of like, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, and I'm just kind of keeping my hand on his chest while he's on the ground. I'm clutching my chest and looking around at
So what does that
fucking
do?
worm that stole my shoe. It is, you touch one living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable. It has no effect on undead or constructs.
Oh, so he doesn't go
it's
to
a-
1. He
it's a
just
cantrip.
stops making death saves.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go to
Yeah,
1.
no. So it just
That's what I thought.
stops him from dying. That's Spare the Dying.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so cool. Then I stop him from dying. And I'm just like, and I'm just kind of over his like unconscious body, just like, fuck.
Cool.
And I'm just going to ready my mace for the next time that fucking bug comes near us.
Okay. So back to the top. The Acolyte sees that worm fail. Well, so, okay, a few things. The Acolyte sees Londi sneaks past him, and that worm had failed to bite Bon, so he sends the other worm over there as well, and
my
then
God.
turns around towards Alandi and casts Spiritual Weapon again and puts it over by Jeremy to attack him.
Oh my god.
Let's go, bitch.
So his other one dissipates, correct?
Hopefully.
Yes. So the spell lasts until it's cast again, is what it says.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right. That is 15.
Yep. My AC's 14.
Oh, fuck.
All right. That is 7 damage.
I am hurt, but I'm not down, baby. Thanks for the heal.
He attacks you and spends his movement to walk after, or I guess run, since you're running, to run after you as well.
I'm going to use my full turn to run away. There's no way I'm not out of the library by this point. I've gone 120 feet.
No, I wouldn't think you would be out of the library.
God,
I mean, we
this
were
place is
at,
way
well,
bigger
the
than I thought it
tunnel.
was.
The tunnel was at the back of the library. Then we went down and went all the way to the back of a tunnel. Like, I mean, I don't know how far you think 120 feet is.
Like a third of a football field. That's actually not that far. Now that I've said it and thinking about it. In my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep dead sprinting.
Also, I just found it. Spiritual weapons range is 60 feet.
Oh my god.
Good time.
Okay, so you just keep a dead sprint. Next is Carveth. Oh no, Carveth's just stable. Sorry. Bon. Nope. Worm. Sorry.
That's all
So
good.
now we have both worms actually attacking you, Bon.
Okay. They've moved within 5 feet then to attack me. Yeah, they're just trying to bite me.
Yeah. Like they just moved over to you.
In my like hurt and kind of panic, you're gonna see Bond's skin go from the cloudy white to this like black with crackly lightning as he's like hyperventilating, and I activate Wrath of the Storm. Creatures within 5 feet that attack me have to make a dex saving throw with the DC being 13. If they fail, they take 2d8 lightning and thunder damage, or thunder damage.
Holy shit, that's a big spell for a level 1, huh?
I can only use it 3 times as a reaction per long rest. So I just, like, in that panic moment, like, he's not necessarily like doing this. It's a dexterity save.
One of them gets a 10 and the other gets a 14.
All right, so one saves and the other one takes. Holy shit. That's 8 plus 7. That's what, 15 lightning damage?
All right.
Shit.
As it tries to bite at me again, and I'm like, Bond just kind of yells, "Get away!"
Well, that one explodes.
Oh my god.
But the one who saved rolls an 18 to hit.
Yeah,
and
it's shit.
3 damage. I mean, you had 1 health.
Yeah, no. So after that outburst, I just drop again, and I'm lying on Carveth's unconscious body.
Oh god.
You piled yourself up for them.
All right. All right. And that is back to the top. The Acolyte has continued to chase after Elandi and sends its spiritual weapon at it again for another hit.
Go for it.
Well,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
would it be so Alandi sprinted like 120 feet, so
Not
like
that turn.
No.
In
Not
that turn,
that
I
turn.
only
Oh,
went
okay.
60. If the spiritual weapon
okay.
has a range of 60.
got you.
Yeah.
Oh,
It'll
that
get
sucks.
to make an attack
That
at me.
sucks.
Hopefully it just misses.
Yeah, that sucks. What happens if we die?
All right.
We're about to find out.
When you die in the game, you die for real.
Oh,
Good bullet comes out of our mic.
All right. That is a 16 to hit.
That misses.
shit.
It's fine. No.
And that is
Man, I was-
7 damage.
I'm
Oh my
I'm
God.
unconscious.
we're all down.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Really? Damn.
Hey everybody, it's me, Tyler DeSoto, your DM. I just thought I'd step in here for a moment to let you all know a few things. First, I want to thank Landon Gray for writing our theme music. We love it, and Landon has some awesome stuff that you could check out on his Instagram at create_lag. That's _8_lag. I also want to thank Jayla Jones for all of our artwork. She did an awesome job with not only our album art, but also designing each of the guys' characters. You can see that on our Instagram, and you can find more of Jayla's work on her Instagram at JaylaMadeJones or on her portfolio site, jaylajones.squarespace.com. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at WanderfulPod, and if you tweet using the hashtag WanderfulPod, then we may use your name in the show, whether it be naming a character after you or something like that. We're planning on adding a shop mechanic to the show, so if you have any fun ideas for items that I could sell to the characters, just send them in an email to wanderfulpod@gmail.com. They can be funny, serious, or whatever you think would be interesting. Also, don't forget to leave us a review on iTunes, or whatever platform you're listening on. That's one of the best things that you can do to help us grow. The other is obviously to share. If you're enjoying the show, tell your friends, your D&D group, your mom, the pizza guy, whoever feels right. Anyway, we appreciate you taking the time to listen to our nonsense. Let's get back to the show. The three of you wake up in the village hospital. Elder Grumbo is sitting at the foot of the three of you's hospital bunk beds. I'm just kidding. I thought that would get a laugh. Sorry.
I just noticed they were bunk beds. What the fuck?
No, man, it's a small village. Hospital bunk bed. That's fine.
I just pictured us all sleeping in a big bed like in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was actually picturing, but then I thought bunk beds would be funny.
Hell yeah.
Guess I was wrong.
Hell yeah.
So,
No, your joke was hilarious.
We just were in a very traumatic situation, so we weren't
Yes.
necessarily ready for laughter.
Yeah, you just
Yeah.
fucking
I
killed
know.
us.
It
You
was
were
poorly
and
timed.
This is the epilogue, and here's your new characters.
poorly timed. But no, you're alive. The three of you wake up in the hospital. with Elder Gumbo at the foot of your bed, waiting for you to come to, very worried. Boys, you're awake. I'm so glad. What happened in there?
I don't feel so good.
There was a worm man and his terrible water knife. And he came around and he pushed us down the stairs real hard and my shoe came off. And then he sent a worm after us and that's all I remember.
I got water in my nose.
Yeah, he kind of got me across my chest, but I'm a cloud, so I don't really think it did too much.
Alandi, you're being awful quiet.
Alandi is immediately searching. So he had hidden the map underneath his shirt, like in his back, if that makes sense. And he's immediately checking to see if the map is there.
The map is not there.
Shit. Our one lead.
None of your like gold or your weapons or any of that were stolen. You all clearly got the vibe that the Acolyte knew something of importance was there, and that was all he was after. So y'all come to, y'all can give yourself full health. You know, this has been a long rest. You've got all your, all your stuff back. But while y'all are laying in the hospital bed, Elder Grumbo informs you that a man ran from the library out into the ironwood. Remember, the library sat on the edge of the ironwood, and he basically tells y'all that a man ran out, rounded the corner, and headed straight into the wood. What do y'all want to do? I don't want to, impose anything on you. I mean, Alandi, they don't even know about the map yet. I mean,
no.
Is there a window near our resting area open at all?
Sure.
I think I just kind of crisscross applesauce my legs and levitate myself out of the window.
You're just leaving?
Not leaving them No, I'm not leaving fully. I'm just going outside because I'm like just out of it and I don't really want to,
Yeah.
I assume they'd come meet me outside, but I just float my way out to the entrance and just wait down there for them.
So Alande is just going to be like, where the fuck is it? Where is it? Shit. And then he's going to be like, I
stop midway. Where's what?
I need paper and a pencil.
I don't have any paper.
I have paper in my bags, and I just kind of go through my priest bag, and I give him my ink and quill and a little piece of paper.
I am going to try.
Sorry, it smells like lavender. It's all my incense. I don't really have a box for those.
He is going to try his best to replicate the map to the best of his ability. Especially, hopefully he should be able to do it decently, since you had said a couple of these places we're semi-familiar with. But
yeah, so I mean, you'd be able to very loosely, like, because it's not like you sat down there studying the map. Like, you grabbed it, you were aware something was going on upstairs, you hit it, like, you definitely looked at it. But I mean, I don't know how useful a map you'd be able to replicate.
Yeah, the only thing I'd be worried about is just knowing where that cave was, because it did have like my birthmark tattoo, so I'm assuming that would have caught my eye and kind of like, I might not know the whole map obviously, but hopefully I would know like the Dora the Explorer version of the map. Go through the forest, turn right at the bridge.
Yeah,
Nice.
Very good.
I mean, I think
That's
you would
the
be
only
able
aspect
to my thought is, if I was to look at a map and then try to, just draw it from memory the next day, I mean, I'd be able to like come up with, this part of the map had the village, this part of the map had the cave, and so it wouldn't be you would have a direction to be going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like in kindergarten drawing a picture of your state or whatever, and like you drew it. It's not the border.
No.
That's not what that border looks like on a map. You're a child.
Yeah.
But you drew a boot if it's Louisiana, or like a little like handle if it's fucking Florida or something,
Yeah.
That's all I don't know if you want me to roll something to determine how well it turns out or what. That's up to you. Or if you just want to say, like, I have a map that gives us... Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see how you could really have gotten more than like a general direction because of the situation you were in. You know what I mean?
No, that's totally fine.
Yeah.
No, what's his wisdom? Make it off of his wisdom shit. He could draw a really shitty piss poor map or like that was not that bad.
Yeah, where that becomes tough is if he rolls a 20, do I tell him like, okay, well, I guess you have the map now? Like, given like
he was trauma bonded to the images he saw before he was knocked out.
Well, why? Like, I would almost argue maybe he was trauma blinded by the. Yeah,
maybe he was fully concussed.
Okay, that's the GM has ruled it's fine.
Yes,
yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I'm not actually.
I know.
It would be funny.
All right, so
do you want
to discuss a plan or a thought? You know?
Yeah. So,
we see him drawing this feverishly, and we're like, "What the fuck? What is this?"
Alandi, what is this? What is this map that you've drawn for us?
This is the. I fucking have forgotten my accent.
It was like a Boston guy,
Boston,
kind of like
yeah.
sailor.
Yeah.
Boston sailor guy.
All right. This is my best attempt.
Popeye the Baked Beans Man.
Alandi, what the fuck are you doing?
Yes, what have you drawn here? It looks awful.
This is... It is what he was after. It is what I hid. It is what was down there.
Your art skills?
No, this is a very, very bad interpretation of the map that was down there. There was a map down there. And there were two things on that map. That is why we are now going to go off of my terrible map and go find this cave that I've very beautifully drawn. It's the one with the cute bear. I'm quite proud of the bear.
Do you know for certain if the bear will be cute in person? Is there a bear? Should we be scared of the bear?
I took some artistic liberties. There may be
That's why it looks
less...
all bad and not good.
Alandi, what makes the cave more important than the other location?
Hold on a second.
No, the other location.
Are we
is
still
the
in like
town.
hospital skibbies, or are we in our clothes?
I would like to imagine that we're just like having this conversation with our like butts hanging out, like with the little like hospital robes. Yeah, we're close.
That's exactly what I was thinking, and I was gonna do some brotherly shit and fucking pull his gown up over his head and look at that fucking birthmark on his back and be like, "This motherfucker, look at this, look at it. What does that cave look like? You tell me what that cave looks like, Carveth, because it looks an awful lot." It's the thing I'm pointing at on our brother's back, whom I am holding in a very brotherly way.
You could have just let me finish talking. You didn't.
You being
have
awful
to,
quiet about it. I was just like putting two and two together.
You didn't have to flip my gown upside down.
Everyone
It's
saw your butt
fine.
and wiener. It was very funny.
Well, I'm well endowed, so it's fine.
It's canon. That's canonical.
Did you just say it?
Oh, my dick's comprised of clouds, but that's neither here nor there.
Tyler, is
Tyler's gone quiet because he's like, "What the fuck?"
is Elder Grumbo still in the room?
Yeah.
He's just watching us be assholes. What up, old Grum? Did you see my brother's weird butt?
What I really love about you two, my lovely brothers, is that instead of just stopping and waiting for me to finish explaining the words I was saying,
Boring. You're boring. The story's
boring. Stupid argument. I hate everyone. One, my birthmark is at the cave. Two, our mom's name was on the back of the cave, and this has really ruined the momentum and atmosphere I was trying to do with this reveal, and it was gonna be cool. And I hate everyone. It's the first clue we've gotten in 15
I'm so
years.
sorry.
For our
I
mom,
fully
and
no,
you just
absolutely
ruined it.
understand.
My ass
you
was
were
exposed.
Yes, fully understand now. You were trying to get a tattoo of our mom's initials to cover up your scary birthmark, and the tattoo artist is at the cave. Of course.
Alande walks out.
Where are you going?
I just want to say that I love, obviously y'all are joking around, but I love how similar this feels to, in the last episode, me revealing to y'all that your mom's name was on the map and none of y'all remembering your parents' name. Like this, that's exactly how I felt with how Jeremy's acting now.
Oh my god. Oh.
Hey, this is just like the time with the puzzle we don't mention.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Alani's just gonna leave and start he's gonna go and start packing gear and stuff because he plans on heading out, and the whole time he is just fucking talking under his breath, saying
yeah. So I actually had planned before y'all decide to leave and venture out, I wanted to give each of you an opportunity to do something to prepare. Within reason, I am fine with y'all, going and acquiring something from a local shop, or within reason, if y'all want to come up with something that your character would do to prepare and how that would help them on this journey. Anyone have any ideas?
So, Carveth would go, he would go visit the monastery. And
okay.
He'll probably go. I'm trying to remember. My mentor is dead, if I remember correctly, right? I can't remember. Okay. I can't remember my own backstory. This is so bad.
So your mentor. Let me see. I had it written down.
I think he just died from really old age.
I think you don't know what happened to him. If I remember correctly, I think I might be wrong, but I
think he met a pretty woman and left, if I guess correctly.
I think he died, because I don't think I would have given him the same backstory as our parents.
Everyone just keeps disappearing. This place sucks.
That's a good point. Yeah. He's dead.
Yeah.
This podcast is a mess.
Yeah. I'm gonna go visit his grave. I would go visit his grave, and after that, I would go work out really hard, and then I would want to go get a weapon, because I don't have any weapons, so I would like to go to the shop,
Market,
the Penta Market, the Quadra Market.
Shit. They lost a whole market.
Then let's play that scene then.
Okay.
So you go to the Penta Market and you come to what I assume would be a weaponry or some sort of weapon shop.
Yeah.
Weapon stall.
And you enter into, let me get out a fresh page real quick. You come to the Penta Market and you enter the weaponry. And at the front desk, you are met by a dwarf. You are met by a dwarf named Gertie, who greets you. Gertie is a man, because dwarf women aren't. Dwarf women are.
Yeah, the lag is really bad.
Oh, is it?
It's not. I don't think that's his lag. I think that's him trying to make up. He's trying to generate with his own brain right now a character who runs this blacksmith.
That's better. Okay.
Yeah.
So
much better.
Alandi, you come up to the Penta Market and enter the weaponry.
No.
Dang it! I'm sorry.
It's all good. All good. Take
Carveth.
2. Here we go.
Yeah.
Carveth, you come to the Penta Market.
Oh my god! What's happening?
No, Tyler. No, absolutely not.
What? Is it doing it again?
Yes, and it was frozen,
fixed, I
and you
think.
went from looking at us to it looks like he's being eaten by the internet every time he moves and it freezes. It looked like he didn't have eyes. He was a creepypasta for a second.
So at the front counter, you meet Gertie.
Okay,
there we go. Gertie.
What's happening?
No, that time it's good. I don't know why Kyle's laughing. It actually sounds fine.
Okay. Anyway, So,
Eighth
you meet
try.
Gertie. Okay, what do you say to Gertie when you enter the weaponry?
No, you can't, because we're gonna cut most of that out. Hopefully, probably all of
I
it.
know.
So you have to act like this was
let me-
take one, buddy. You can't let them know
Yes.
it's take 27.
Let me go for it.
All right, you got this.
Who's Gertie? I can't wait to meet this bitch.
Yeah.
I really
This
want to
is
meet
Vince.
Gertie. I really want to meet Gertie.
Okay.
Kyle, you need to stop.
He set me off because he started
Okay.
laughing. Okay.
Okay, so, Carveth, you get to the Pentamarket,
Gertie's there.
and you head to the weaponry.
Why would you do that, Jeremy?
Gertie seems nice. She's there.
I love Gertie.
No, Gertie is a man. Oh, I said that.
Did you ask? You don't know.
Fuck. He made Gertie. What do you mean he doesn't know?
My parents
Oh my
made me.
gosh.
That doesn't mean they get to decide.
Okay, let me go. I
It's
got this.
2020.
I got
You got
this.
this.
All
Let's
right.
do this.
All right. Who?
Okay. So, Carveth, you head to the Pentamarket and enter into the weaponry. At the front counter, you're met with Gertie, who is a dwarf. What would you like to say to them? Let's have this.
Hi, Gertie.
Okay, I got through that, so we can move on.
Yeah.
I got through that. We can move on.
Fuck yes. Hashtag Gertie.
The name is just triggering
Oh
now
my
because I
God.
can't stop thinking about you
God damn it.
assholes making jokes while I'm trying to not laugh to death.
Should I change it?
No, please
Oh
leave
my
Gertie.
God.
I
Okay,
love
okay,
Don't
okay.
Gertie.
kill Gertie.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Fucking shit.
All right.
I'm gonna pass
All right.
out.
So I go up to the counter. Hey, Gertie, I need I need a weapon ASAP.
What can I do for you?
I just need the weapon to complement my dope monk skills.
So, like
What?
a
What you got?
staff, or
What? What would you recommend?
what do you currently use again?
My fists.
Oh, you're just
You're just my
hand-to-hand
fists.
combat?
Yeah, I didn't know like how to pick a weapon, so I'm getting a weapon now.
So you just didn't.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed
Well.
with choice.
all right. I think I've got just the thing for you. And
You hear him snap the head off a broom.
yeah, feel free if this doesn't sound like something you're interested in to say let's do something else. I didn't expect you to have me come up with a weapon for you.
No, that's
Yeah,
totally
usually
fine.
when someone goes to a store, they know what they're going to buy. This
Yeah.
is-
Yeah, for sure.
You walked into the Walmart and was like, "I'll take your finest item."
Well, you've never shopped with me, so hey Gertie, I need a staff. I need something to smack people with.
You know what? I think I've got just the thing. And Gertie turns around and walks into the back room and comes out just a moment later with a beautiful, brand new, never been swung staff. Why don't you describe it for me? Like its looks.
I'm describing the the staff.
Yeah, it's your weapon.
Oh, sure. Okay. So it's I guess we'll make it a like really nice like cherry like oak staff with black lightning like details down the side of it.
Cool.
And that's pretty much it. It's like very
stick.
yeah, it's a a smacking stick. It's not got to be too fancy.
I wish you would have said it had one of those Mickey Mouse white gloves on it.
So add that to your inventory, and
Yeah.
we can figure out off recording exactly what that looks like. That
Cool.
works out too because you didn't pick a weapon, which I didn't even realize. I don't feel weird about just giving you a weapon because you would have been given a weapon when you created your character.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Look, we're learning. We're
All
learning.
right.
All good. Yeah, exactly.
How do I add stuff to my equipment?
Oh boy.
Just
we'll
write it
get to
down.
that after the recording.
Yeah.
Just put it in the
Yeah.
notes thing and I can help you.
Right on your
Cool.
own forehead, big stick.
Let's see.
Put on your dunce cap now.
Bon or Alandi, what would either of you like to go next?
I think mine's simple. I don't need to purchase it.
Go for it.
I mean, I figure I would go back to this cleric school too. I forget what we named our school, but it was CASH as the acronym, and we're gonna get to that at some point. But yeah, go back to the school and kind of see if they had any healing supplies, like at least a minor potion or two that we could take. And then I want to spend some time up on like the hill behind the school, looking up at the clouds, just kind of ruminating on stuff, because I'm pretty sure I have a new arch rival in this fucking Acolyte of the Tides. I am seething with anger after having been disrespected that hard in there and learning he's the cause of all the fucking worms. Like, I think he's just kind of trying to center himself and shake it off before he, makes his way to trying to.
Well, why don't we attempt to do that scene of you going to the monastery or wherever it was? Who would you be speaking to?
I don't have a name for my teacher, but I would speak to like the head priest in the more cleric / like religious section of the school, who is like I'd say an older woman, like
okay,
tiny grandma kind of lady.
Do you think they might also be the blacksmith?
A blacksmith? Why?
No.
Gertie.
Oh,
You think it's Gertie?
I hope not.
Full-time blacksmith, part-time teacher.
I don't know. Yeah, we didn't establish Gertie's gender, so yeah.
We did.
I know we did. That's why I was making the joke.
I know.
But it would be like an older woman, and I just kind of go, "Hey."
Well, let's have that scene and not worry about the name. So you approach this woman, and
I think this is probably outside where I would be wanting to meditate anyway, because she spends time out there too. And I just kind of kneel next to her. I'm just like, "It's been a while. Your favorite problem student back at it again."
Hello, Bon. What what seems to be bothering you? I can tell you're rife with problems. What's up?
So I have a rival now. I hate him. I'm upset at him. And I know that's not a part of our tenets of like,
fun.
Peace and nature and all that, but this guy sucks. He's got worms, and he's from a rival school where they teach water magic or something. I don't know.
Well, Bon, there's always been a bit of a fire inside of you, so I can't say that I'm surprised that you're at odds with some sort of an adversary.
Yeah, and he hurt my brothers, and I am the only one who's allowed to do that. As silly as that sounds.
That's beautiful in a way. Is there something I can do for you?
No, I was going to meditate for a bit out here, but you were already cramping my style, so I guess I'll meditate with you for a bit. Do you have any healing potions I could take on the road? We're about to leave for the first time, and I don't know that I'm ready to be full healer, if that means, if you're understanding what I mean. Like, I don't know that I'll be able to protect you all the time.
I think I know what you mean.
Just something a little extra. Something off the top. A Gatorade.
You know what? I know and I admire how much you care about those two brothers of yours. So why don't you take these, and she hands you 2 minor potions of healing.
Ooh.
How about next time just help before they get hurt, maybe?
No, definitely try to do that. This guy was like a out of left field situation. We killed a bunch of worms.
Hey man, great. I'm not gonna judge.
Right. Yeah, that's our number one tenet here at the church. Don't judge, man. It's whatever. And it's written on a plaque.
She backs away to give you your time of peace before you leave.
And I kind of just like sit in a meditative stance and just stare at the sky and trying to calm down from the anger. Put the potions in my inventory and probably meet up with them after that.
Alandi?
I think I'd said this with my backstory stuff, that I have basically been training at the barracks place with all the guards and everything around. And
yes,
I I'm assuming in this childhood, I was probably constantly talking to whatever like detective guy, whoever was in charge of finding my parents and didn't. I'm assuming I know him or her.
Yeah, I think I'm sure there was a like an investigation in some sort of search party, but I'm sure a long time ago it would have been more or less abandoned when zero leads, you know.
Oh, no. Yeah, I assume that. I'm just assuming it's just a question of like, was there some guard specifically who like was our point of contact and like we've built a relationship with as the guy who was searching for our parents?
Yeah, I would say that there was a captain of the I don't want to say militia, but the, you know, military of the area who has since retired.
Yeah. Okay. So I am going to. So Alande's goal here is to go to him, and I'm assuming that they have like stolen stuff, like not stolen, like confiscated from criminal stuff. And he's going to try to see if he can't get some kind of thing to where he can hide objects on his person more effectively so that him losing the map, something like that, doesn't happen again. And at least to him, this feels like the best approach.
Yeah, so you're going to retired captain, let's call him retired captain Jim.
Beautiful name.
So you're going to retire Captain Jim to try to get something that would help you with concealing items.
Yeah.
That's kind of what you're going for?
Yeah, like a false boot or something like that.
So let's play this out then.
Right. Knock, knock, knock.
Come in. No, that was too.
No. That's such an old captain.
No. Captain Jim, you sound like you're a preteen. Well, is everything okay in there?
I wanted to make him old, but then I made him too old. Okay. Come in.
Give him a Nixon voice.
Come in.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Come in. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that first one I did. No, the second one I did. Come in. Oh, Elandi. I wasn't expecting you.
Hello, Captain. I don't know. I assume you're doing okay. I know I haven't come to talk to you in quite some time.
Yeah, it's been a while, but you know, the young, you know, they have to live their lives. I don't expect visits all the time.
I would be lying if I said this was a social call, as you probably expect.
Well, you do look like you've seen a ghost.
Yes, I'm very sorry.
What's going on?
Can I sit down?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Sorry, thank you. And he just goes and sits and just kind of sits quiet for a second. And then he, without looking up, just starts talking. It's just like, so today we went to clear out some worms. And I'm not going to say everything, but basically he just tells Captain Jim the whole story, just lays everything out, the whole like
exactly as adventure. It happened.
Exactly. And then after he's just like, I had my hands on the first clue in 15 years for finding my mother, and I couldn't protect it. I couldn't hide it. And I came to you because you were the captain of the guard for years, and you and I have a personal connection because of everything. And I was really hoping you'd be able to help me get some kind of false boot or a hidden sleeve or something so that the next time I get something valuable, I can hide it somewhere someone can't find it. So that it doesn't happen again. You must have confiscated something from some criminal at some point.
Alandi, that's heavy. I'm so sorry that the three of you were put through this. I wish I could have been of some help as it was happening. Why don't you give me a second? Let me go take a look really quick. And retired Captain Jim heads to the back of one of the offices. He comes back with a box, and in this box, he pulls out a pouch. Listen, Alandi, I think this could help with what you're talking about. This is basically a travel wallet.
It's like kind of a fanny pack.
I asked for a secret and like hidden thing, and he gives me a fanny pack for extra storage.
Oh my god.
So this is a travel wallet. A lot of people use it for concealing their unmentionables and their, fantasy passports.
Fucking what?
I think I think this will help. And he hands you a pouch that...
Please tell me it's a Velcro wallet.
Well, so we can basically figure out exactly what it looks like. Mm-hmm. But I picture it's something that can more or less be sort of sewn into your garments. Mm-hmm. So it seems like it's part of the garment, not like... It wouldn't be like a pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like...
Yeah.
I would imagine it would be doing that by magical means, though, or something like that. Some sort of...
You tell me how Velcro works.
Velcro is just a real life spell.
Exactly.
Velcro, real life magic, baby.
Yeah, I think we'll have to work out the like mechanics of how that works. But
now he's got a secret pocket.
Yes.
Yeah, you've got a secret pocket.
Fuck yeah, secret pocket.
Sweet.
Thank you. This means a lot to me. And Alande's gonna give him a hug because he is in a state. And he's just gonna be like, thank you. I'm leaving with my brothers to find her.
Godspeed. I wish you the best. If anyone can do it, it's you three. I know that's a cliche, but...
No, it's cool. You're old. It's whatever.
My men and I couldn't do this, but no one's closer to this than you. I believe if they're out there, you can do this.
All right, cool. Later, man. Just to ruin the scene. Just to ruin the
really
scene.
emotional moment.
Exactly.
All right, dude. Peace.
I'll see you later, home.
He daps you up.
Literally, that's exactly what I pictured. He
I
dapped
want
him
you
up.
to know I did that just because in my head I was like, man, I've taken this a direction and I didn't mean to.
No, I like it.
He
I'm
trips on the
super
way out
into it.
just to make it.
If you didn't have a name for the priest lady, I had a name.
I didn't.
Brumtilda.
Brumtilda.
It's like Matilda, but with the word brum instead of muh.
So you dap up retired Captain Jim. As you leave, you dab, and he starts flossing.
There it is. There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the three of you have said your goodbyes and have prepared what little you can for your journey to hopefully finding your parents.
I figure we all meet up at the edge of town near the Ironwood, and that's where things would stop off, is us looking at this spooky woods.
Yeah. Carveth, I feel like, would be out there first. And like as Bon and Alandi are pulling up, he's like just upside down in a tree, like just doing like sit-ups. Like just doing sit-ups on a branch.
I kind of squint at him and walk up next to Alandi and put a one of the potions against his chest, and then I toss the other one up to you after getting your attention, not just like while you're doing sit-ups. Hey, catch this for when you're not close enough to me. And I just toss it up to you.
Do I catch it?
I sure hope you do.
Well, give me an athletics check.
An athletics check?
He's doing athletics
There we
things.
go. Oh, God.
Please follow the tree.
Let's, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm proficient in athletics, so.
Good.
So
Yeah,
so
I'd say you can have advantage as well.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because you're doing athletic stuff.
Please,
Okay.
God.
Math 23.
Holy shit, yeah.
Oh, you drop it.
Oh,
You catch
no.
it too good and squeezing. You break it in your hands because you caught it too good.
And it looks like you've got that cool glowing sweat like in the Gatorade commercial.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Dude, yes. So I'm glistening.
It's hot.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not hot because we're brothers.
Yeah.
Unless.
The three of you are standing in Carveth's training area just into the ironwood. Alandi looks at his map and points out which direction they're to head, and they take their first steps into the wood, into the unknown.